There's one sign I see over and over again, right before someone decides DIY isn't working anymore, and most people completely miss it. I'll tell you exactly what it is, but I want you to do something first. As we go through these 5 signs, please keep score. Because if you find yourself at 3 or more, that's usually where DIY starts to break down. And that number matters more than you might think. Let's get into it. Sign number 1: time is becoming more valuable than the process. Most DIY investors start out enjoying the process. They like the research, they like learning, but at some point, something shifts. Cash starts building up in a checking or savings account, earning almost nothing. You know it should be invested, and you'll get to it next week or next month, definitely before next year. But the decisions keep getting pushed out, not because you don't know what to do, but because your time is being pulled in other directions. Sign number 2: big decisions feel harder, not easier. And this is where things really start to change. Big decisions don't feel easier anymore, they actually feel heavier. Things like, should I retire now or work a few more years? When should I take Social Security? How much can I safely withdraw? Should I convert to a Roth or wait? You understand the options. The problem is there isn't an obvious right answer anymore. And the next one is where I see a lot of people start to second guess themselves. Sign number 3: taxes start to matter more than rates of return. As your income grows and you get closer to retirement, taxes start to matter more than they ever have. Selling something isn't just about timing the market anymore, it's about the tax impact. You start asking a different question. Not what did I make, but what do I actually get to keep? Sign number 4: you have more accounts than a clear strategy. Over time, things accumulate. Old 401ks, Roth IRAs, brokerage accounts, checking accounts, savings, HSAs. Quite often, they're across multiple institutions. Individually, each account makes sense, but together, it becomes harder to see a clear strategy. Sign number 5: you're thinking about more than just investing. This is the one that I see the most, and honestly, it's the one that surprises people. You used to enjoy figuring all of this out: pre-tax versus Roth, which accounts to fund, how to structure your portfolio. But then life changes. Travel, kids going to college, weddings, maybe even grandkids. And your priorities shift. And you find that your time is better spent living your life, not managing every financial decision. So here's where I want you to land. Most people don't outgrow DIY because they're not smart enough. They outgrow it because what they're managing has gotten more complicated. More assets, more decisions, more moving parts. And at some point, that complexity deserves a more disciplined process. So how many of these apply to you? If you're at 3 or more, you're probably already feeling it. And that's usually the point where people start wondering if there's a better way. And if that's you, I'd start with the link below. It explains exactly how we work with people who are at that stage. But I want to hear from you. Which one of these hit closest to home? Drop it in the comments. I read all of them.